Come on, give me that live notice. There it is. Okay, YouTube side is up now. Sorry if we say her name weird. All of her other accounts are Jen. This is the only one where it's Kim. So if you hear us call her by a different name, that's why. Dude, my best one was Wuthering Waves. So the first two characters I tried to get, absolutely horrible. I lost my 50-50 every time. I got lucky with Chikona and Chong-Li. Whenever I rolled for Chikona, I was able to get her and then lose my 50-50 for Encore right after. Chong-Li, exact same thing. So because of that, I was able to guarantee Kartathea. There, both sides are up. What's the connection looking like? No unstable notices, no frame drops. We're at 6K kilobytes. Does the resolution look any worse than it did earlier? What is this? I like that one, but I get the feeling Nikkei is going to be copyrighted. All right, I think we made it out of the woods. Swapping over to the game window. Sorry about that. I just wanted to get that out of the way because I knew Mondays are normally a good bit slower. And normally we have enough time to work on the settings on Mondays. Although it still kills me that putting just chatting on here got us more people to click on it than putting the actual darn game. Let's call it Gacha Dailies. I have an idea. Oops, didn't put it on there. There. Got it. 40 pity, pretty sure doesn't affect the chances yet. Dude, that's solid. You know what? Hold on, I take it back. I lied. I forgot about the one character that I literally felt like she picked me. That was Caesar. Day one, first roll, I got Caesar. And I see you. I see you. I'm not ignoring you. You're killing me, Nara. All right. Give me just a second. Let me change it on the YouTube side. I have a theory. There. And as of right now, my selection is done. I have everybody. Because this is the thing that I play all the time. And even as of now, Yushuin's maxed. For the most part, I still got to work on her skills and finish her weapon. Now, what's the output frame rate looking like? The YouTube side looks a little bit slower, but hold on, let me look at the settings. 1080-60 is a setting. Okay, we're good. That's better. I might have figured it out finally after all this time. Speaking of, I need to do my daily grinds.
Pretty good lately.
Yeah. If you need my UID or anything, Pico, it's right here in the corner. Yeah, I don't have the invitation from you yet. And let's go burn some battery. What are the notices looking like? Announcement, special cleanup, known issues, holographic. I've got to get to that. That's why I at least want to touch the story a little bit. Alright, HIA. How are you going to tell me that after you're telling everybody you're dating Jen now? Did you wait till she left? On purpose? Nara, I will snitch on you so fast. I see you, bud. Got you right here. Is that a 51? That's a solid number. Now, we got to burn some of our daily battery. I need chips. Wrong one, not those, these. Part of me still wants to take the gamble and try to get Astra's weapon before she rotates, but I also want to wait for Fufu. I have a complete collection, I must keep it. I've never had a complete collection in a gacha before. And I play this darn game way too much to stop now. Is it enough? No, it's not. I'm sorry, any excuse to play Caesar more often I will gladly take. She is still my favorite. Hey! I love that trick. Wait, do we have enough for the adrenaline? We do! And we're gonna make a short on that, because I like them having extra supers. The fact that she has 2 of them, and they're completely separate, not just different animations. That is so cool. Let's do it again. One more time, and then we'll do Denny's after that, so I can get her skills leveled up. I know one thing, though. I think from now on, we might start with just chatting for a minute, because that got us more people to start out with. Call it Plague Doctor consultations. Consult your local Plague Doctor. Wait, I got it. Teleplague Doctor, because Teledoc is a new medical thing they're doing. And send it out. Ah, what? It wasn't enough. I need to find out when to use that ability more often. It doesn't seem to do as much as just her regular strong attack does. We already did the coffee, so we're not going to worry about that. Let's go get Denny's. Let's do 1 round of those. It'll burn some more of the battery. There you go. Yeah, I can't wait for a new model to come in. It's going to be great. Drop that one. I don't know what they changed, but it feels like the enemies come in bundled up easier, so they're nowhere near as time consuming to get rid of. Yeah, they bundle them up more. They don't have as many groups coming out. "19 seconds. Alright, that's out of the way. Can I at least level up her basic skill? Yay, got the 40. How many more days? 8. I still got another week. I almost want to take the gamble. Nothing! Cheapskate. Do we have enough?
Your fortune seems pretty good lately.
Hey, 2 more. Almost got that done. I gotta start working on these, see if I can get her out of that. Which one? You mean the select map that comes up? Let me see, do we have enough? Fully equipped. Alright, she's now in league with Miyabi. Lastly, do I have enough here? I do. She's done. I want to finish these skills out. Other than that, Yishuin's complete. I just need to work on her builds a little bit more and get rid of the HP buff.
Your fortune seems pretty good lately.
I like that one.
I can help you.
I want to use this one too.
Fortune and disaster.
I wish you a fabulous
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
Let's see. The actual button should be this one now. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I've hardly spent any time in this menu. Oh, they even give you what rewards you can get out of it? The only thing I hate about it is I'm already done with the freaking tower. Child, what are you doing? What do you mean you haven't had water all day? Go get water right now. Drink 2 bottles. What are you... Why? You do realize you're supposed to do like 6 bottles a day, right? Now, granted, I do believe that 6 bottles at my weight, and I probably almost double your weight. Apple juice is okay, but it's still high in sodium, and that can still dehydrate you. You may not like water, but it's still one of the best ways to get hydration without any side effects. And I cannot go a day without water. If I go even a couple of hours without it, I can start to feel my muscles tensing up. I have to have 2 or 3 bottles just in the afternoon. And that's not just because I'm a plague doctor. Speaking of, let's go get to a little bit of the story, because I need to start working on my events, and it put me really behind since I have to have story stuff. There. And you can fast travel to them now. That's cool. Hey, we got Big Chef on the YouTube side. Yes, sir. I have a stream right here on YouTube and also got one on Twitch as well. If you want to visit them, we have 3 people over there right now. Speaking of Big Chef, if I can borrow you for a second, bro, how is the resolution looking here? I changed a couple of settings and haven't had a lot of traction on this side in order to test how it's working. Any trouble with the frame rates or anything? It might not be because you're a plague doctor, but why? I can't say anything. I've loved the plague doctor motif since I was a kid. And whenever I finally decided I wanted to get a model, that was the first thing I wanted to do.
You must be the mystics of Yunque's summit.
A little too bright. Okay, let me see. Now, is it like, that's something I'll have to do separately. That's not going to be an OBS setting. But other than that, everything seems to be fluid. Does the resolution look okay?
I am Damien Blackwood, head of the special development company Porcelumex, under the Tops Alliance.
Let's be realistic. Is there a single character in any series named Damien that we actually like? I mean, you have Damien Desmond from Spy Family. He's a turd. How many other characters are named Damien that we don't like? Yes, dude, I grew up with ASDF movies. Damian Wayans, that's another one. Mr. Major Payne himself. Nara, you cannot be making marriage jokes whenever your friend was just here, or I will snitch on her in a heartbeat. I like trains. That's a classic. It's either that or llamas with hats. Dude, I'm telling you, when I was on patrol, that was one of the things me and my brothers, or me and my coworkers came up with, was we were taking people to Candy Jail to go to Candy Mountain. A train runs Nara over. Why are you trying to run her over with the train? Funny, but still wrong. All right, go for it, Nara. What story you got for me?
It's been a long time since Yunque's summit last visited Waifei Peninsula. For an airship accident to occur upon your return and within my jurisdiction, please accept my deepest apologies.
Okay, you said resolution on black bars on left and right side. Okay. Does it look like it's cutting anything off, or is it just black bars? I do like trains. Not that one. Dude, there were so many of those that were normal and so many that were disturbing. Black bars. Okay. But it's not cutting anything off. Big Chef, I'm going to notate that on a notepad over here. And as soon as we get done today, I'm going to try to get to some of these changes I need to look at. Yes, call me stupid, but I still have regular pen and paper over here just in case. All right, let's see. So we got black bars on left and right sides, possibly a resolution error. Speaking of, hey, Nara, Pika, do you guys see the same bars on the Twitch side? Let's see if it's just a setting or if it's something I screwed up earlier. And sorry to bug you guys with this, but I appreciate you helping out. We'll get back to this in just a second. I just want to make sure I'm not screwing up something. Okay, you don't see it, so it's possibly going to be a YouTube problem. Which, if that's the case, I'll doctor it up. Okay, I'm not going to make that joke again. I'll fix it up in a little while. Yeah, we have a YouTube on, we got somebody on the YouTube side. We got Big Chef over here, which I'm not going to lie, that name is super catchy. And he said there's black bars on the YouTube side on the left and right side. So it's something I'm going to fiddle with in the settings later on. I had to adjust the output resolution, so I wonder if I screwed that up. And again, sorry to slow everything down and take the fun out of it for this stuff, but thank you for giving me your opinions and helping out. Yeah, he said he's got bars on both sides. I had to scale back the resolution a little bit because YouTube and Twitch are both complaining about it. And I thought change the resolution might help, but it looks like I might have made a black bar problem. No. I said your name was catchy. Because it's honestly, that's easy to say. It's easy to call out. Yeah, my bad, man. I wasn't meaning to complain about it. It's actually really catchy. I think it's because I got a habit of calling everybody I work with boss and chief. So Big Chef kind of just fits in there with them. You know what? I wonder if it could be that. Maybe it's a mobile setting. And I don't see it on OBS either. So I'll get to it as soon as I get a minute. Left, right, instead of top and bottom. Okay, that's gonna be something I can work on.
Yunquei Summit has become a partner of Mayor Mayflower. May I assume that your return was also at his behest?
Who says behest in this day?
That's right. We are indeed under the mayor's commission to investigate the situation within Lemnian Hollow. I'll ask a disciple to send you the official commission mandate later.
Because she literally just said you were not worth talking to. Appreciate it, Pika. Sorry for the trouble again, buddy.
However, I should notify you that the situation is
Holy crud, Nar, did you post a book?
rather delicate.
Dude, Big Chef, you can stay there as long as you want to. You're chief, you are good. The only thing I'm going to offer is we do have a Discord if you're interested. If you are not, we've got a Discord if you're interested. If you're not, totally fine. Oh, crud. Did I just jinx stupid thing? Okay, did it just lag or is that me? Okay. Yeah, Big Chef, the only thing I'm going to offer is we do have... So we do have a Discord if you're interested, but if you are not, totally understandable. You'll get a notification from here whenever we go live, which is like 3-4 days a week. Okay, Nora, let me see this book that you posted. Uh-huh. Discord is banned in your country? Big Chef, do you mind if I ask what country it is? Because now I'm curious. I didn't know Discord was banned anywhere. I didn't realize it could get banned. Turkey. Dude, that is awesome. Hey, so we got a guy from Turkey now too. We have, all right, Big Chef, this is sick. It's definitely the screen resolution. Hey, I've got a stupid idea. Oh, you said you don't see it at all. Okay, totally fine. Dude, check this out. All right. So we've got a guy from Sweden who visits on Sundays. We've got a guy from India who has been my main boy since I started the channel. We've got 4 Chinese girls that are in New York right now, but they all have heritage. We got another kid that's up north in the US. And I'm pretty sure we have one person from Spain and one person from Australia. Dude, this is stupid, but this is awesome. We have people from everywhere. Nara, do not bring up the harem comment again, please. I'm not trying to face those accusations. especially since that is not the case. Building a national... Okay, no, I'm not building a national army. I'm building a clinic. Let's look at it like that. Big Chef is going to be the guy that runs the cafeteria from now on. He's already adopted. Okay, this man has already been hired. He will run the cafeteria. He's going to be... I got it. Chef is going to be the nutritionist. Got a sick ring to it. Did you put her in timeout? Oh no, see, Pika, we have a weapon we can do now. So she's dating somebody who's also one of the viewers. All I gotta do is snitch to her and say, hey, she's stalking me again. Even though I kind of see her as more like one of those little raccoons that grabs onto the people's legs and they walk with them. You just drag them along anyway. Leave flowers on the counter and a note. Force the authorities. Nara, we do need to talk about your issues with making a story that's too identical to what you're trying to do. Man, if we lived in the same state, I would legitimately start to be worried. All of us have issues. It ain't just you, little sister. Oh, dude, Big Chef is going to be awesome. Okay, I live in the South. I'm in Louisiana, and she is way up in New York. So she's like several states away from me. And to be safe, I did not tell her what part of Louisiana I live in. Louisiana's a big state, sister. Okay, dude, this is sick. So Big Chef graduated from, he's a biology teacher, so he can make poisons. I have plans, bro. We're gonna get big. It's gonna be awesome.
Refining equipment in the porcelain production areas. I urge you to stay clear to avoid any complications.
Okay. I don't know. Do not move to my state, child. You don't even know what part of the state that I live in. Oh, snot. I think you actually do. All right, well, it's nice knowing everybody. I think I'm fixing to go on the run now. And with that information, I think I'm fixing to go relocate to somewhere in the Bahamas and not tell anybody. That was a trick. I'm going to move somewhere else. Okay, I don't know what it is about this kind of person right here. So, urge you to stay clear to avoid any complications. If you try to threaten me to do something like that, I'm now going to do that exact thing just to stick it to you. Hey, dude, it's up to you. If you want it, I got you. If you don't, I'll keep you here in a heartbeat if you think it'll cause trouble for you. Trust me, none of us are difficult to get along with. Got you right here, Chief. All right, so here's that. Now, for the most part, Chef, everybody that we deal with is clean and above board. Occasionally, I have to sit on 2 or 3 of our kids, but for the most part, they're all really well behaved. Shoot, come on down. I don't care, buddy. Oh, see, here's the thing. I'm going to sound cocky, and I don't mean to. Hey, dude, you're totally good. Svedia is somebody that you're going to meet. He's our guy from Sweden. He's 24. And if you want a spoiler alert, I'm 29. So you're totally fine. Yeah, as a matter of fact, Pika, long story short, so I've got 3 older brothers, and 3 of us are cops. And I come from a family of actual gunsmiths. So yeah, you were... Oh, heck no. No. Blanchard's a ways off from me. Dude, when you get to Blanchard, you were like... I don't hate that place, but you're kind of getting into podunk territory up there. Yeah, they wore me out. That's not as bad as Vivian. Oh my gosh, Vivian is horrible. I can't stand that place. You're in North Dakota? I actually know some people that are in North Dakota. Ah, crud. I don't think... I don't think Zach Jordan ever moved back up there. I know he was from there.
Uninterrupted production.
Now, what I would like to do,
I just heard something about a safety accident inside the hollow from the workers.
checks out. Now, what I would love to do is, so we have local conventions here that we get 2 or 3 of them a year. So I want to start making this Plague Doctor as my costume. I've done costumes since I was about 18, but I want to go make this into one of them and put a QR code for the channel on the back of the suit vest. And that way, if you guys do want to come down and visit, it's no problem. I'll be in public. I'll have the Plague Doctor suit on. So it's not that it's going to be any type of identity disorders. And of course, since because of my day job, I've always got my commission card and stuff on me. So it's no big deal. That's one thing I would love to do in the future. Kind of like what some of the other VTubers have done, where they get to go to conventions dressed as the character. I would love to do that in this.
It was probably your irresponsible mining that caused the problem to begin with.
More than likely. Get him. Get him, sister.
That's right. The safety incident Fufu mentioned can affect the Hollow. Naturally, Yunquay Summit must investigate.
Dang right. Get him. No. I also do not live in Sibley. Quit guessing. I don't live in Sibley either. My parents actually grew up there, but no, we don't live there.
Yes, there was an accident, but we've already locked down the affected area according to protocol.
I bet you did.
Provided aid and compensation to the workers.
Bull crud, you did. The other guys are literally just fighting with you in the parking lot.
For the safety of everyone here, again, I urge you to avoid entering the porcelain production side.
Yeah, I'd like to see you make me.
And finally, just a friendly reminder, the porcelain mines are one of the TOPS Alliance's critical assets.
No one cares. Have you looked in a mirror? That face is not a critical asset.
It's in your best interest not to dig too deep, whether you're Yunquay Summit or any other big name.
Bro, your face looking mighty punchable right now.
That's all I shall say for now.
Yeah, I bet it is.
This is my contact information. I bid you all farewell.
Oh, you just wanted to give me your phone number. That's all it was. Damien leaves Swabian Temple after giving his contact information. You want to drop a hint.
What's going on? This guy's got the face of a villain.
Fufu,
We're gonna skip
what
that.
exactly was the accident you mentioned?
Fufu, come on, little sister. You have one of the cleanest mouths so far. Why you gotta go? Why you gotta rebel on me like that? Also, Chef, give me just a second. I screwed up and forgot that I have applications set. Let me get you on there. Culinary intelligence. All right, let me do the proper introductions. Chef, do you watch anime at all? Anything like Windbreaker? Let me see here. It's my favorite one to start with. Bam. Dude, I love Windbreaker. Windbreaker is nothing but gang fighting. It's awesome. New Orleans. No, New Orleans is way out of the way. Nara, I'm not going to tell you what city I'm in. I'm going to keep saying it's out of the way. Oh, cheesy, cheesy ones? No, man, we got to get you on some of the good ones like Spy Family, Windbreaker, Solo Leveling, Mashal, ones like those. Lafayette? No, wrong again.
Junior Wise and I heard about it on our way back here. I think some workers were waiting for compensation.
Dude, Black Clover is a good one. I have yet to actually get around to it, but a lot of people that I know who are very into the anime they watch, they like it.
Yes, I heard about it too. The workers around here have been talking about it. Something about a corrupt...
I meant out of the way for me, but you're right. That's one of the biggest names here, period.
But I don't know all the details.
I need to build Yunu one of these days. Nope, technically not that one either. Something in Wuthering Waves. What you got?
An incident at the porcelain production site.
No, quit guessing. What's wrong with you? All right, I'm not going to answer anymore. I'm just going to ignore it. I'm just going to ignore that.
As they say, the more you try to cover something up, the more it gets exposed.
Okay, this one right here. This man right here looks awesome. I would kill for this one to be playable. He's like lighter for Yunquay Summit. Assuming it actually works and wasn't just an edit. Dude, he looks like he would be cool to play. Almost like a kickboxer version. Oh, scratch that. More like a Gung Fu version of Lighter, because Lighter is a kickboxer.
Sounds like we'll have to figure out a way into the porcelain production site inside the hollow. However, judging by what Damien said,
Wise, can you use your holo navigation tech to locate the production site?
I don't think so.
I called Belle earlier and she said there's a problem with the observation data from Lemnian Hollow. We can't analyze it with the HDD remotely, so she has to come over and do it in person. We have to find a way to get her here safely, Shifu.
Yeah, because
Glory Junior
airships
Wise.
don't work here.
I've sent the mayor's investigation mandate to Damien and formally requested his assistance in the matter.
I don't care if he's not playable. Was quit trying to find me! My clinic is underground.
Since this investigation is now officially a joint operation, even Tops will have to think twice before trying anything shady.
I want to go find me a small island somewhere and move and then not tell anybody.
Besides, now that our operation has been revealed, there's no point in taking the airship route anymore. It's
Right.
safer to just drive here on the freeway.
As long as there are no more airship rides, taking the freeway is much better than an airship.
The freeway isn't exactly risk-free either.
That's true.
But still, it's much safer than an airship.
Trust me, I've seen how these people drive and I've worked enough crashes, they can't.
In that case, let's divide and conquer.
Yeah.
Wise, you, me, Fufu, and Inhu will go question the workers. Shuryen will drive to 6th Street and pick up your sister. Then we'll rendezvous at Suibian Temple. Don't worry. I'll do a reading of the trip before Shuryen's departure, just to be safe.
I bet that's gonna help none at all. Okay, I don't mind the new monk threads, but at the same time, I kind of like the same old goofy blue jacket. Alright, let's see. Did I do this for today? I did the collections. You've already claimed Sniper. It uses in-game days. It doesn't use out-of-game days, because I didn't check this at all today. Now, can I fast forward? Please? Cannot switch time period during current mission. Why do you hate me, child? Wherefore do you hate me? Go to mission target. Now, which one of these says where I am? Because I do want to learn this area. So, theoretically... There it is. Because I want to learn this part of the map. Wait a minute. Is my boy in the town anywhere? Or does he not pop up until later? Nara, does our boy show up in the town early, or do you actually have to meet him in the story? The new dog that we want. The only thing that sucks is going to be if he's only A rank. I would kill for him to be an S rank. I've noticed! You don't have to tell everybody you're stalking me. Trust me, we get the hint. You just better be happy I'm not worried about a 14-year-old randomly showing up at my doorstep. I feel like I'm safe. Something about travel fare not being cheap. Speaking of which, still no word about the compensation. Maybe I should ask about it later. Compensation? Yeah, there was a safety incident in the hollow recently, but we still haven't heard anything about compensation. Because we're broke! No, I don't. Alright, Chef, long story short. So, one of the first viewers that I got back in... Nara, you've been here since March, roughly? No, you've been here since April, because you got here after I went to that play in March. So, she's like several states away, but she keeps threatening that she's going to stalk me and find out what part of the state that I live in. But something about a teenager being several states away, I don't feel threatened. Ask Paolo and Eric if you want to know more, though Eric's still in the hollow right now. Sounds like the guy we're looking for. Wait, Nara, I got a leg up on you. Chef says he's actually been stalked before. That means I have an insider. This guy's gonna be my new informant. Talk to Paolo, he should be over there. And there he is. This is the dude that I'm waiting on. This dude's gonna be awesome to play. You're gonna keep your stalking secrets to yourself? Yeah, you're gonna randomly show up at my doorstep, ain't you?
Hey, you. You've been running all around here. What do you want?
Is that Risley?
Porcelumex must have sent him. I told you. They won't let us off the hook so easily.
Wait, hold on.
Shut it, Paolo. You're giving me a headache.
That is Risley. Hold on. Come on. What's dude's name? Nara, help me out. Can't remember old boy's name. Crud. The one on the left. Our boy. The boy that we want. I can't remember dude's name. Snot. I'll have to go with it.
All right. I'll ask you one last time.
Because he sounds like Risley. I want to see if it's Joe or not.
If you're here for trouble, then why beat around the bush? Give me your best punch, right in my face.
And yes, you totally had this. I would kill for this to be my dream build right here. This bro looks like a man's man.
Why would anybody want to get punched?
Monato, that's what it was. His bro's got hands. Hands need to be thrown. Actually, I think it is. Hold on. Okay, that's it. Who is his English VA? That's what I want to see. Come on, Monato. English VA. Dang it, it's a new guy. No, that is totally not wrong. No, scratch that is completely wrong. Yep. So Google AI is trying to tell me that Emery Chase is the voice. That is the lady that does Soldier 11's voice. If she could do this, then absolute props to her.
First you get everyone riled up, taunt them into making the first move, and then you sue for compensation.
This is my boy. He's right behind Lycon, but still, this is my boy. Funny thing is, most of my stalkers are people you know in your daily life. Mine was an ex. Oh, bro, I am so sorry. Thankfully, I have managed to dodge that bullet. I mean, it's come at a cost that I don't have an ex, but at the same time, I'm not complaining about that. I do feel like I've dodged many a bullet.
Yeah, I've seen enough from Porcelumex's playbook, so I won't throw the first punch.
My boy, throw some hands.
Go ahead. The honor is all yours. Just remember, once you throw that first punch, then whatever happens after will be considered self-defense. And then it's my turn.
I need this bro right now. This is my boy. If he is an A rank, I promise you I will get him at C6 before he rotates. This dude is awesome. Did you just call me all lonely? What now? I am not a garden tool, you little savage.
Please calm down. I'm not with Porcelumex. My name is Wise. I'm from Swabian Temple. I just wanted to ask you something.
Swabian Temple? What did you want to know?
He's normal. This is awesome. I love this dude. I'm here to investigate the production accident, investigate situations at the Hollow. Same thing.
I'm here to investigate the situation.
This dude is awesome.
I heard that there's been an accident.
Yeah, you can go for it. You can put it out there.
But Porcelumex has been keeping everything under wraps, so I'm not sure what exactly happened. Anyway, I'm really not a TOPS employee.
Dang, got so serious it killed the music.
So you're also after Porcelumex. My mistake then. My name is Komano Monato. My friend is still in a coma at the hospital because of this Porcelumex mess.
Now, what's funny, so far, unless I'm forgetting, him, Miyabi, and Yanagi are and Haramasa are the only 4 characters with a Japanese name. So I wonder if they're going to have their own region. Dude, they said Monato is going to be playable. He was in the original trailer. The only problem is I do believe he's going to end up being an A rank. I would kill for this dude to be an S rank because this dude looks awesome. And I do believe in the original trailer, he carries a Buster Sword, similar to like Cloud from FF7.
So I came here to figure out what happened and to help him get justice.
Okay, Nara, you asked her that. Now what?
Since you're also looking into it, I guess that makes us allies.
It's my bro.
I was worried that you were with Porcelumix and came here to stir up trouble. So you're also looking into the corruption incident?
Oh, but 100% he's going to be playable. Hey, Chef, did YouTube just lag for you or no? I just got a spiral on there.
I was on the same shift with the guys that got sick, and I saw with my own eyes how their corruption broke out.
Okay, so Nara, you asked her that. I thought didn't she say no some time ago? Not that much. I'll figure out what it is in a little while.
So you're saying the workers on the porcelain production line became corrupted? But shouldn't there be anti-corruption measures for operations inside the Hollow?
Yeah, apparently they're not working too well.
That's right.
Classic.
People who spend extended time inside the Hollow must wear protective suits and take anti-corruption medicine according to protocol.
Okay.
Otherwise, they'll be corrupted by ether.
Well, apparently the medicine's not going to be
Most
real.
of us who are willing to work inside the Hollow already suffer from corruption after the fall of the old capital. We need to take anti-corruption medicine as long-term treatment.
I thought you said you talked to Jen about it a while back too. Was it just Joe?
Porcelumix provides the medicine, and that's why we're willing to put our lives on the line for them.
Oh, it's one of those setups.
The
That's
medicine
terrible.
Seems to be the cause of the issue this time. My colleagues who drank the medicine quickly collapsed. Some of them even had a corruption outbreak on the spot. It took so much effort just to bring them to the hospital.
I kind of want to see more characters like Haramasa that play like bosses and can turn into an ethereal and turn back. That would be sick.
After Porcelumix learned of
You
it,
asked her
the
that.
first thing they did was order us to keep our mouths shut. Later on, I heard the good Dr. Lore say that there's something fishy with that batch of medicine. It was ineffective. Heartless company, they couldn't care less whether we live or die.
Because they suck. How could they? That's crossing the line. Go for it.
Could they? I never thought Porcelumix would stoop this low.
Wise way to make my choices useless. Thank you, bro.
That's right. Damien ordered a lockdown on the affected area, said the place was abandoned, and forbade us from going near it.
Oh, so you're on like a trial period, Nara. Something feels off. There's definitely more to this. I agree.
It doesn't feel right. I've got to find a way into that area and see what's going on. To tell you the truth, we're investigating for the mayor. Our goal
Right.
is to find out what exactly happened inside the Hollow. If you're willing to work with us, I can help you and your fellow workers fight for your rights and secure better compensation.
Right. Let's go throw some hands.
Investigating for the mayor? Paolo, this is your chance. Don't you want to get fair compensation and treat your family's corruption?
Did you seriously ask her about the Fontaine dialogue? Nara, I do believe we call that entrapment.
You're right. And Yunquei Summit helped us a lot too, back when the old capital fell. I trust you people. All right then, you have my word. When you're free, head to the Hollow Cable Car. I'll ask a worker friend to
You
sneak
push that poor kid into accepting. That is both funny and screwed up, Nara. How dare you?
As for the corrupted area, although I can't get you in, I know someone who can. He also knows a lot more about the corruption incident than I do.
Dang right. Really?
Really? Thank you so much. Don't worry. I promise I'll get to the bottom of this.
Mm-hmm. And if you
Actually, there is one more thing I wanted to ask. Have you seen this person in Waifei Peninsula? Or maybe you recognize the location in the photo.
It's going to be the teacher. Yep.
I've never seen this person, and the location looks to be somewhere inside the Hollow. But I can't exactly pinpoint it.
I noticed you seem to be pretty ecstatic throughout the rest of the day when you were talking to us.
Neither have I. But don't you worry. I'll ask my buddy with connections.
It was not entrapment. It sure looked like entrapment.
I see. Thank you both. I'll ask around too.
All right. Am I going the right way? Yeah. Wrong turn. Hey, there we go.
How's everyone's investigation going?
Terrible.
I haven't found any clues.
Because we suck.
Me neither. They all refused to tell us what happened, presumably by order of Porcelumex.
Most likely because they suck.
I also checked out the hollow cable car. I don't think we'll be able to blend in.
Oh, don't care about blending in. I'm going for it.
Looks like we'll have to find another way into the hollow. Should we contact the captain that helped us to sail us there?
Nah, there's no worth the fun in that.
Don't worry. I found a worker who's willing to take us into the hollow.
I got a snitch.
And he experienced that accident firsthand. Apparently, the anti-corruption medicine Tops provided was defective and caused a major corruption outbreak among the workers.
Everything is fine and dandy. I bet it is. Just peachy.
I see. No wonder the workers are demanding compensation and coverage for their medical bills.
Because it sucks.
Wise, is this information reliable?
Maybe.
It seems credible, but we still need to investigate the site of the incident in the hollow.
Right.
Also,
Let's go do some stuff.
Shadows from Swabian Temple of Rinquai Summit. His attitude softened, and he said we'd helped him in the past. What did he mean by that?
Did you tell him his name?
That was a long time ago. When the old capital fell, the members of Yunquai Summit helped evacuate the civilians. Some of them were relocated here.
They didn't give the poor guy his name.
But we haven't come to Swabian Temple much since then. I didn't think they'd remember us after all these years.
Chocolate mint? Is that fine and dandy, Nara? No wonder the captain didn't charge us. Okay.
So that's the story. No wonder the captain wouldn't take our money. But why did everyone stop coming here? Swabian Temple actually feels like a pretty nice place to live.
Right. Sort of.
Let's talk about something else.
Obviously, she doesn't like it.
That's right. Why don't we eat something nice before heading into the hollow?
Of course, the panda likes to
Grab
cook.
the food right away.
The panda likes to cook like a certain other panda.
No need to worry.
It's awesome.
It's just something from the past. I'll tell him the full story when the time's right.
Okay, screenshot and send it to the suggestion channel. Let me take a look right quick. I see it from here. My phone is also going off like crazy for some reason. Suggestions. There it is. Same thing on the right side. Explanation. Let me see. Okay, no, I did not put an explanation, so that's going to be on me. You got to remember, on my side, I can't see it, so I didn't know if anybody else would be looking into it either. I can start putting something in the description if that would make things a little more, I don't know, personable. Nara, that does not count as fine and dandy. That is terrible. Funny, but terrible.
Anyway, let's focus on the investigation for now.
Okay, appreciate the screenshot. I'll take a look at it later and see what all I can change and move around. Well, your friend who was willing to help lead us into the hollow first thing tomorrow. I agreed to meet up with him early tomorrow morning. We'll be waiting near the cable car. There's an anomaly in the observation data from the Lemnian Hollow. The HDD needs to be adjusted before real-time analysis can be done. Bell said she'll come handle it. We'll enter the hollow tomorrow. I'll use the Kara data to guide us first. Leave it to you then. Yuen, go pick up Bell from 6th Street tomorrow, and be sure to stay safe.
Oh.
It's getting late. Why don't we get some rest and head to the hollow first thing tomorrow? Stay with me for a moment. I have something to tell you. Please tell me I get to go fight in the hollow. That'd be awesome. Night has fallen. Time to have a chat with Shifu. Not fair. So you're trying to chase after Jin and keep meeting yourself while you're at it? You're scaring me, child. I mentioned before that I'd help unlock your potential and teach you your craft. You're free right now, we can get started. What do you need me to do? There's many branches and forms. They all stem from the same root, the manipulation of ether. To master these techniques, you must first be able to sense ether frequencies and resonate with them. It requires balancing your acupoints and ensuring energy can flow smoothly through your meridians. According to the Yunkoi Summit record traditions, you're supposed to burn incense, take a ritual bath, and wait for an auspicious time to perform the ceremony to cleanse your meridians. After studying the ancient texts, I found that many steps could be simplified. Choose the right time and suitable location. If we're testing the water... Oh, so in other words, you're trying to say that I'm still on the table. Time is of the essence. Let's head there at once to balance your meridians. Does Wise get to be playable soon? As soon as I'm not interested. Oh, great. So either you chase me or you get adopted. Is that what my two choices are? Wise arrives at a quiet spot at the designated time. Sits cross-legged, closing his eyes to regulate his breathing. Place your hand on Wise's back. At the moment of contact, a warm current slowly flows through his body. Everything around is quiet as the time froze in this moment. Perfect. Your meridians are now clear, allowing you to sense ether frequencies. Next time you enter the hollow, I'll teach you our craft. Whether you can master it, that depends on your own potential. So those are my two options. Ah, appreciate it, Nara. Thanks for giving me so many choices. Once you can sense the ether frequency, you'll gradually learn to control its flow. While it's not exactly a mystic technique, it can be applied to various objects. I'll feel completely different. Stay here for a moment so you can familiarize yourself with your cleared meridians, keep you company, steady your breathing, quietly standing to the side. About your craft. My sister comes, will you help clear her meridians, teach her your craft too? Do you have to say it like that, Nara? I think there were a couple other descriptions we could have besides violation choice. That sounds kind of screwed up, sister. She gets her, I'll teach it to her all over again, to her siblings by blood, correct? Yeah, but Belle can be quite the prankster sometimes, like stealing my pudding or deliberately picking horror movies for me to watch. But even if she pulls these pranks, I still forgive her. I guess only people with siblings can truly understand this feeling. Oh, no, Nara, you will continue to be safe for work, or I will... We're just going to leave that alone. We're just going to leave that alone. You have siblings too. What are they like? In a sadness, reminder of something, once upon a time, all that is in the past. That's right! Pika said he's gonna buy my freedom. He's gonna buy my freedom. Shouldn't have asked. It doesn't matter, I was just reminded of old matters of our sect. Now you've become my disciple, there are things I should tell you. Now is not the time. Then to head into the hollow tomorrow. Let's head back and catch some rest. You'll need to regulate your meridians. More time to find you when it's time. Now, Chef, do you mean like a keyboard versus controller, or what specific type of controller I like to use? Just because I use both. Right, I've got Nara trying to teach Pika things. What's wrong with you two? Currently, I use an 8-bit Do. I play Genshin Impact a lot, so I have Chongyun's limited edition 8-bit Do controller. It's more like a modeled Xbox controller. So think if you splice an Xbox controller and a Switch Pro controller together, this is what you would get. It's really comfortable and the battery lasts a really long time. And it also has the L3 and R3 buttons. Shoot, what do they call on this? It has the additional buttons on the back that you can use with your ring fingers. Coin of whimsy? No, I'm not a coin of whimsy. You cannot flick me to get an answer. You should get some rest too. Yusha wins requests. Wise leads first. Oh no, you made teacher sad. It's getting late. Rest. Yeah, skip that, buddy. That stuff ain't good for you, man. That stuff's bad. That stuff can get trashy quick. And that mess, that ain't none of that crud good for you. Oh, no, actually, I didn't know that was an HSR reference. Every marine in your body is resting, quickly drift off to sleep. Really good sleep, all the built up fatigue just melted away. Cypher flips a coin to Whimsy. Oh, that's her coin. So you are trying to flip me to use me for a gambling option. You sick child. Speaking of, it is almost 10. Why don't we swap over real quick? I think we've done enough story for tonight. We've already done all the dailies too. So, tell you what. Now that I think about it, I don't even have this feature open yet. Not sure. There's 3 of us. Chef, you don't play any of these games, do you? Zenless, Wuthering Waves, anything like that? Because I think that's what we're about to move to, and if you play Genshin, we can do 4 people. There, let me close this one out. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, Cypher does have some style. Cypher definitely has flair, she's cool. Alright, I have not done my dailies in either game yet, so I can do either one. But, Pika, you said you had something you wanted to show me in Wuthering Waves, so why don't we go there first? The theory is the coin touches the ground, she dies? That's kind of screwed up, but I guess I understand why that would be a theory. Okay, dude, I started with Honkai Impact. I played it the most until I finally had some Genshin characters that I really liked. I kept up with it, but I'm not gonna lie, I have played Zenless every day since like last August. The game like massively clicked with me, and I found a lot of characters that I liked, and the gameplay was really fun. I've wanted to try Grey Raven before, just because, especially with the stuff for Devil May Cry. I just never got around to it. Just hope it actually works. Well, let's give it a try and see. No other way we're going to find out. And also, Chef, if you're behind on anything in Genshin you want to catch up with, most of us have pretty high-end accounts. We got you. We can do farming and everything else. Dude, Grey Raven looks fun. I just did not want to try to add a 4th gacha to keep up with. Because Zenless, Genshin, and Wuthering Waves are my daily games. And I'm not going to lie, Nikke is kind of fun as an auto game to let it run while you're doing something. So in my case, if I'm working at my desk or something, I can let it run. Hold on, what are you running with over here? Takes a little to get in, try to get single player for letting you in. That's fine. Most of us is me. Oh. Now, do you mean the Wuthering Waves dailies? For those, all you gotta do is just burn wave plates, and you can catch up quick. Yeah, I'm probably gonna start HSR tomorrow, just because I want to get some of the Fate stuff. HSR is really long. The only reason I want to try it is their Fate collab is next week. Alright, speaking of, let me swap games over. Luckily, by calling it Gacha Dailies, I don't have to keep changing the title every 5 darn minutes. Okay, so swapped over. Okay, what we would probably do is, Chef, do a little bit of your daily stuff, or some of the story stuff, until you get the daily commissions. When you get the commissions opened up and we can go kill bosses to fill those in, dude, we can just go grind out bosses for a while. Or you can jump into one of our worlds and we can go do artifact raids. And since we're dealing with this group, let me swap over to this crew. Zani, And Chicana. Yeah, AR limit is still 60. Wait, do you have a maxed out account? Yeah, to my knowledge, the AR limit hasn't changed in either games. Zenless and Genshin Impact are still at 60. No, I know Honkai, the last time I played it, Impact was 88, I think was maxed. No, you won't. Get off me. Nope. No touching. I'm not above breaking your ankles, child. Okay. So, what do we want to kill first? Like Pika said, as long as you have 16, you got multiplayer open, you're good. A little bit longer after that, and you'll get your daily commissions open. That'll make things a lot easier. Can't do those in multiplayer. We have to eat it. Store-wise, I'm gonna grab this one in just a little bit, but not tonight. Okay. No. Nara, behave. You little savage. Speaking of, let me swap this over. And done. Oh, so have you played on your account before, Chef? I mean, like, made videos of it? Alright, Pika, I don't know which boss that is. Could you show me where it's at? Cool. Give me a little while and I'll take a look at it. Let me see here. The one of the Black Shores. Nara, which one is it? I can't remember. And speaking of, let's jump over to his page as soon as he gets online. Nara, which one is that one? Because I don't even have Black Shores open yet, I don't think. Why are you jumping back? How? Are you doing that on purpose? I'm assuming she lagged out, because that's weird. Which one is the boss of Black Shores? Yeah, because like all of this is still hidden for me. Okay, Pika, tell me whenever you're up and I'll jump over to your world since you have more of your map open. Okay, now this is not Genshin Impact, this is Wuthering Waves. It is a very similar game, but it has some of the same mechanics, but the art style is completely different. So as you can see, the characters are taller, the characters look older. Then you also build teams of 3 versus teams of 4. Now you still have similar character interactions, like using one character to hit them with an element and another one to counter off of it. But it's not the same as having to stack the elemental reactions, though. Why did I leave her on? Okay, she's over there. I swear I can't leave that kid anywhere. Like with this one. So you still have a similar 2-button layout. You have a regular melee. You also have an EX. And you have an alt. But what makes this one different is the enemies you defeat, you can equip. And that's where you get your artifacts from. And also you have a lock-on. In Genshin Impact, you still don't have a lock-on to this day. I love the game to death, but you don't have any lock-ons. Okay, so tell me when you're done with that, and I'll get over there with you. Nara, let's go kill something so we can burn some time. Let's go... What do I need to kill? What do I need right now? What does Encore need? What does little Encore need? I need more of these. Nara, let's go kill the Flame Rider. While you're having your mini seizure over there.
Tuning in.
Alright, so here. Nope. Not gonna get a counter off that. Got the counter. Got the counter. And there she is. Don't worry, I got the music. I love this stupid move. The fact she keeps playing when you walk away is perfect. Okay, let's do it again. Because I need to get more stuff for both Chongli and Encore. You say it's the long way. So is it is that like your download's almost done? Alright, that's 2 of them. I still can't get any 5 stars. I love this one. That is my girl. Okay, alright, good news, bad news. So, good news is, we finally got a different spam bot on the Twitch side. We finally got a different spam bot. It's not the stream boo. Which was hilarious. It sounded like a bang boo from Sinless. Alright, let me grab this. Darn it, did it too quick. Drop this. And let me ban that account real quick. Let's do this one. Got it. Hey, it's a gold one at least. Huh, mine says only 1 concurrent viewer. If you got somebody else, call them out, bro. Done. Alright, give me just... I gotta leave Nara alone. Alright, let me ban this bot on the Twitch side real quick. Ban them. Done. Alright, long story short, Nara is a psychopath that has a maxed out account, so because of that, I can kind of sit back and just let her kill things. And it works. Got it. Use Chikona. The best way to play. Dude, I had to make an entire short about it because she sat there and slaughtered so many. See this little shadow that pops up right here? So I went to a field and she had like 20 of these things floating around that she had killed in back to back. Okay, got more of those. She had slaughtered so many things that they were just flooding the place. Nope, nope. There we go. Play the music for him. I'm not going to say that I'm pay to win, but I will say that if I see a character that I want, I work enough overtime, I'm a single guy, I will get whatever I need. But at the same time, though, I'm not going to go into debt. Low spender. Let's go with that. Wait, what are you leaving for? You fixing to leave me unsupervised out here? Huh. Huh, she literally just ditched me. Yeah, I would say low spender. Because if there's a character that I want, I'm going to go get him. I'm going to play the game regularly, try to get the points that way. But if it doesn't work, I'm not above throwing in 30, 50 bucks, something like that. Now, I am not going to go overboard and do the 100 and 200 that some of these guys were doing. I'm not going to do that. That's too much. But now, the 1+ that I do have... doing a carriage. Yeah, she's leaving us for right now. I'm not worried about it. She did her job well enough. I'm gonna grab these later, but not right now. I got time. Oh, speaking of, what did I not grab? That. And the vents are done. What about the convenes? I'm gonna wait. Now this I do want. I've got, what, 3 weeks left? 2 weeks left. I got time. I got kind of lucky with the last girl's weapon. So I want to see if we can get lucky again and get hers. Because I was able to get her on a whim since these two work together. And get her weapon by mistake. I just happened to get enough of the free items to get her weapon too. But this, what they did that I thought was kind of cool. So as you defeat your bosses, you get parts of them and you can equip them. And that's where your artifacts come in. Like for her, because I'm trying to build her later, I can do a suggestion and then it equips all the stuff that I just got. Same thing with Encore. Let's do that one. Now hers is not as good. I need to build her up a little bit better. All right, Pika, how's it looking on the experiment? All right, coming to you, buddy. Pika, I'm jumping ship for a second. All right. Nara, I'm jumping ship. Come meet me over in Pika's world when you get a minute. If I can get the darn thing to work right. Down here. There. Still loading. Darn, normally it doesn't take this long. There we go. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, my map progress is terrible. I don't even know what this is. So she needs to change forms first. What does it do? Oh, I noticed you're able to change Rover's element this time. You said you had trouble with that before. Uh-oh, where'd you go? Nara's joining. Where did he go? Oh, I need this thing for Zani anyway. Oh, snot. Ah.
Make it fast.
I should have swapped characters. And I can't do that. Should have freaking known.
Together we vanish. Beckon the divine flame.
At least I felt like I did something important, even though she's not done built at all. Okay, what was the trick? Did I miss it? Or you don't have enough meter for it yet?
Guests of the unkind.
Hey! I mean, she's not doing much damage because she's not built right, but she looks cool. Three Cartethia. Oh, you know what? Let me go get my Cartethia. I'll use her. She's not built at all, but I'll use her. Okay, hold on. Let me get mine. Even though she's not built well at all.
attention. The next challenge has arrived.
I haven't even played her yet. I'm gonna screw this up so bad. She's worse than a glass cannon right now. Hold on, where's he at? Where's he at? Said, come here. Huh? Where'd he go? Let's finish him out. See if we can get something out of him. If nothing else, he gives me stuff for Azani. Coming to you, bro. Okay, let's go see where he's at and see what this trick is. Okay, I'm here. What is it? Does she stay? Wait, what? Excuse me? That was perfect. That was perfect. I don't know what he did differently, but that worked. The other one did not. That was perfect. Dude, he walked off majestically and Nara just nosedived off the side of the bridge. That was amazing. We could not tie that better if we tried. So you change forms and you can walk off the side? Because I'm not gonna lie, I haven't even used mine yet. I'm not even sure what she does. I have not even nowhere near leveled mine up yet.
The power to split.
Have I even finished building hers? No, I don't even have anything equipped. And I don't even know what weapon she works with either. She gets Overture now. I don't know what else to give her. I can't even use the kid, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let me try it. Let me go level mine up a little bit. I'm gonna swan dive off this thing. Ready? Ready for the magic? Ready for the magic? Whee! And then I'm gonna get way in over my head and get killed. Let's see if this works. I'm using my skills of Devil May Cry and Bayonetta to pull this off. Okay, her super's ready. Alright, let me try it. Let's see if this works.
Repent, for silence beckons.
Okay, so the slow walk off the side. Dude, that is so screwed up. How far does it go? It keeps going. Dude, this is wrong. But her stamina keeps going down. So it acts like you're gliding. So this isn't a glitch. This is actually a feature. That's actually a feature. That's not a glitch. That is insane, but that is cool. Although I don't know why your form stays on. Mine only lasts a little while. Okay, you give it a try. See if you can do the slow walk. Slow walk. Let's see if she can do it. You give it a try. There you go. That one. There it goes. There it goes. This is so stupid. It's funny. Now, mine just randomly... There it is. Okay, so there is a limit to it. I don't know what it is. I was able to go pretty darn far for mine died out on me. But since my level is so friggin' low, I gotta get my girl.
Now my inspiration is...
Is that the alarm? All right, time to work.
Turn off Wi-Fi for a second. No, you're good. That was actually a really cool trick. I'm really surprised it lasts so long for you, though. That is fun. That is dumb. That is fun. All right. So what other dailies do you need to do? I'm sure you still need to burn more wave plates so you can get your 160. Wait, you gotta do the chair. The only way to have a conversation. This is the only way to have a conversation right here. Alright, let's go burn some more wave plates. Pika, what do you need to work on? You mentioned something in the Black Shores. I don't know where that is. I don't even have any of this down here. Mistvale, Atrium Reflections. I don't know any of this. No, I have not played Tower Fantasy, but I have several friends that have. I've got several that I play Genshin Zenless daily, and they were showing it to me. I just never got around to it. He got disconnected. Where is that boss he was talking about? Resonator, databank. I guess guidebook. Honestly, I went through a spell where I didn't play any Gachas. The only game that I did play on a regular basis was Honkai 3rd and Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Those two I played regularly, but I kind of fell off from both of them for quite a while. And it wasn't until probably last year that I really started playing them constantly again. The job that I'm at, the position I'm in, makes me travel quite a bit. And because of that, Gachas were just easier to take with me, since I always have my phone and a controller on me. It's not a hologram, not Lorelei. That one. And he must have got disconnected again. Okay. New trophy 0.0? What's that? I just had to go find it. Defeat Fallacy No Return with other players and Are you killing it again by yourself? Where did she go? Where did you go, you demon child? Where is she at? She's wandering off soloing bosses again. No, that's the first map. The Black Shores. So here, shoulder buttons. There she is. Yeah, I just found it. I swapped it over. And there she is by herself. Kind of cool looking, actually. Are you leaving me out here by myself again? Joke's on you, I'll still do it. Kick the shield. Hey, there we go. Get the counter. Wait, what? Not mine. No. He's good because he's tied up right now. And also, if you look at his icon in the corner, his Wi-Fi got disconnected. So we'll have some of the bosses already farmed. That way, when he gets here, all he's got to do is grab them. So the way this works, that little shadow that I keep grabbing, my character absorbs, for every other player, that shadow stays there until they absorb it themselves. So Pika can come back in a little while and literally collect all of them at one time. Trust me, because this little savage that I'm playing with right here killed like 30 of one boss and left an entire graveyard on the field. His head came off. Not normal. Hey, dive kick? Bro thinks he's Dr. Doom from ABC3. Hey, Nara, what character does his stuff go to, by the way? I'm assuming it's Cantarella. Well, we gotta wait on him anyway, because I think he got disconnected. Okay, fair point. Alright, I'll meet you over there. Did you bring it back? Nope, she's gone. I ain't dealing with this. Mm-mm. And I hear him swinging at me. And he's hitting me. And I'm down. I knew it, cried. Okay, that's fair. Even the guy carrying you gifts. You at least feel like you're doing something out of it. Well, this is the problem, is this little savage right here decided to do this a while back, and she hasn't let me live it down. Let me see, it's here. Snap, where is the thing normally at? Here. And there's test number 1. Okay, so this is what this thing tried to... Oh, she's gonna do the Carmelia group too.
Fine. Comes with the job, I guess.
And literally, I was off doing puzzles, and she did this while I was gone. She killed this thing easily 20 times. And I do not believe I'm exaggerating. And every other time she killed it, it left one of these shadows behind. So they just kept piling up. And there it goes. That one right there. He's a bad carrier. No, she's vicious. Nara is vicious. Normally, I walk away and go do puzzles, and she has this done. Did you one-shot this man? And there you go. They just pile up. And at least with the Mooring IX, I kind of need it for Rover, and I need it for Chicona. Yeah, you're talking more like socially when it comes to dealing with the actual player who's here. That way they don't feel like they're useless or wasting time. Now also, Pika's account is not bad. Mine is worse. Mine is pretty rough. Like, my player count's only like 40 something. 43. And there it goes. Okay, Nara, I'm gonna make a suggestion. Unless you have something else to do, we can probably step off and do Genshin next, because I do believe Pika got logged off. He's even off the Twitch side now. I think we're just stuck on his account. So do you want to swap over and do the Genshin dailies next? Never mind, she's too busy killing something. Wait, wait. Okay, she ditched it.
Crimson Blossom.
And there's another one. Okay. I think Pika's going to be out of the picture for tonight. It sounds like his stuff is all disconnected now. So why don't we move on over to Genshin next, and we can do our dailies over there. I'm going to take that as a yes. Yep. She just straight up ditched. Didn't say a word, just disappeared. What does that leave me with? Okay, just his stuff's all disconnected. Alright, let me move over to the chatting screen again while I swap games. Now I gotta make sure Genshin does not try to pre-install tomorrow's update, because that eats up my data every time that it does, and it makes the stream run poorly. I don't know what it is. If I let Steam or Zenless or Genshin update. You sent me some? What did you send? Dare I ask? All right. Nara, where did you send it? You took a picture of it? You took a picture of it and put it in there? You sick child. Not only did she commit a hate crime, but she applauds herself for it. I saw it. I saw it. That is vicious. Funny, but vicious. Dude, talk about no chill. Okay. So if you look here, the game really hasn't changed from what you think. So if I have to swap characters out, I'm probably going to grab... There. Speaking of, I gotta jump onto her account anyway. You're just misunderstood. Hey, Nara, I'm going to jump onto your account. That way, since you have more of your map and more stuff open than I do. I don't know any of these. None of these are mine. Oh! Chef, that's kind of low, man. That's kind of a low blow right there. And done. Okay, if you got Malika, let me grab Shilonen.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light.
You know, actually, I need to use Raiden. I need to use A this time. Oh, Art Institution. Okay, okay, I'm sorry. Whenever I heard that name, the first thing that I thought of was a war... Oh my gosh, because she actually does draw things and she commits war crimes. Nara, we need to have a conversation. We need to have a talk. We need to talk about your war crimes and your drawing habits. Those two things don't go together the last time somebody thought they did. But I'm not freaking here. She likes to draw things and she commits war crimes. I just made a connection. That is not good. No. I'm sorry, sister. This is the one time that you can say you are him. I think. And how do I get hit with freak here?
Now, but friends are forever.
Okay, speaking of, what do you need to kill or what do you need to grind to farm? Why do I get hit with the freakier status? I am well behaved, thank you. Speaking of, let me get his weapon back if I'm not playing Varessa today. Okay, dude, let's face it. Even if you have a good reason, the second that name comes up, everybody's thinking of hate crimes.
Is there anything else?
Why are you shooting at me?
Yeah, seriously. Don't break the law.
Why? I'm being held at arrow point. There. There, I should now circle in order to assert my dominance. Speaking of, I need to heal right A anyway. Let's do this. Alright, I've got resin to burn and I've got dailies to do, so what are we killing? And we don't get... I wouldn't say Diluc is really a meta character, but he's still fun. A lot of people still build teams for him. The only thing I'm going to say with Diluc is if you come back, there's one character I would highly recommend you try to get for him is her. She's really good with fire supports, and there was a meta team for a while of Diluc Arlecchino that did really good. Now, for me, there's about 2 or 3 teams that I swap between. My character assortment is not very good and never has been. Dude, Bennett is not old school. Everybody still plays Bennett. That man has been tier 1 since we got here. That man is still a top tier character. Like even right now. Shoot, it's not going to pull up any of my teams. There are 3 characters you can splash into any team and they will work. One of them is Bennett. The other one is Xiangling. And the other one, I'm probably going to say is Shilonen. And if you don't want to do Xiangling, one of the best ones you can do is Farina. Because those, Farina, Bennett, and Shilonen are amazing. So she gives everything a drop resistance. So since the resistance is lower, they'll take more damage. Bennett can drop for the fire support. Farina gives everything water status from Hydro. So you can just stack on whatever you want from there. Uh-oh, she's already off. What's she doing? If I don't get into art college, I'm going to start World War IV? Do you really think we're going to have 3 by then? I mean, you're probably not wrong. The world economy ain't looking too hot right now. Okay, if we're going to do this one... That was not my joke. Well, she's into it. Yeah, the one thing that sucks is like Diluc is one of the standard characters that I do not have yet. He will not, I've not been able to get him to show up. And trust me, there are plenty of characters that they'll have designs that you like. Case in point, let me hop over here. I don't have any good animo characters to fill that role is the only problem. So instead, we'll grab Shilonen. That'll work. Not again. Not again. She's gonna hold me here as prisoner. Yes. That's it. I shall answer you with an emoji. I shall answer you with an emoji like a professional would. Where's Risley? Here. There you go. Dude, people still study World War II for a reason. Like, the joke we've had forever is the 2 most watched things on TV, period, are sharks and Nazis. I'm going to come... No, you're not! Don't be weird! Ugh! Why do you gotta be sick? Child, I swear. You better be happy I don't have a certain notebook. All the tanks. I had a couple of friends growing up that were huge into the tanks. They could do that. That's still impressive. My dad has always done more of like the culture behind all of it. Oh no, what are you waiting on? Wait, I want to try something. I was gonna say wallet. Okay. That is not what you meant. That is not what you meant. Because you would have just said wallet any other day of the week.
Let's begin.
I swear, demon child.
Face your guilt.
Hey. Next one over here. Catch this. Oh no, it's showing me it down. I got them both. I did anyway. Drop the debuffs. Send in my boy.
A moment, please.
I like playing my new characters a lot, but I'm not gonna lie, Risley is still one of my absolute favorites. I'll hate them got me to play the game again. Risley got me to keep playing the game. And we got garbage. That was trash. Hit them with their own weapons. Oh, snot. I'm sorry, I stepped out too early. So, okay, I guess she stepped out too, so I didn't miss it. Nope, we need Shilonen. Do we? She would help. Yeah, but she's only level 50. And her talents are really far behind. Yes, ma'am. How can I provide you with excellent customer service? Your brother said I should go... No, he... No, wait, he actually did. So could you preferably not stuff me in the basement and handcuff me to a radiator? There's going to be a lot of time that comes with that. Going to kidnap you as a response. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? Great, Chef is not helping. Chef is not helping. All right. Oh no. Wait, okay, she's actually gonna go for it this time. She's not gonna make me suffer. And almost. All right, debuffs. Drop the beat. Okay, no Chun-Li kicks for you. That's strange, Nara. Normally your Yoimiya is pretty tougher. Is back. Normally she's pretty tough. There's the damage I was looking for. Let's try this again. What do you got? What do you got for me? And... wait. Animo damage? And double... I hate this character. I swear, I hate these artifacts. Animo damage? Is there even a character that would use animo damage? I guess Lynette, but I don't think Lynette uses the Marchose Hunter series. Nara, are we going to the next stage, or are you trying to hold me here hostage? Lynette does. Lynette uses Marchose Hunter? Okay. I guess I do need to build Lynette later, just because I have so many of these. Exit. Gotcha. Well, normally it tells me you left. This time it didn't. It just said I could wait for you. I didn't realize you were out of resin. Well, shoot, I can only do 3 more of the cheap dailies anyway. You know what? Let's try this. Let's try it. It's probably gonna be a bad idea. I'm not sure if kidnapping somebody is a good response to anything. Quite frankly, anything. And speaking of, let me change the game over on the Twitch side. It still says we're playing Wuthering Waves.
I once considered keeping some pets in my office, but soon gave up on the idea. It's just not right to keep small animals where they won't be able to see the sun.
The thing is, one thing about gacha games that I do like a lot is that most of them are multiplayer in some way. So it gives me a way to get more people connected so that people can come in and play with us. So that way, if somebody visits, if they want to play, they can. Now, the only side effect is they got to be in the same region. If they're in a different region, I can't do a whole lot with them. Oh, you're playing Wanderer this time. We play Shell? I need to work on mine. I got Shell by accident while trying to get Shinha. And she's shopping. She's changing characters. She's gonna leave me here. There it is. You're doing this on purpose.
Word of advice. Don't
Stop it. Fine, I'll go do it.
Is there anything else? Yeah,
Okay.
seriously. Don't break the law.
Are we safe now? Yes, ma'am. I say as I lean back and look up at the ceiling and question all my life choices. Is it another threatening letter? The basement call? No, it does not. No, the basement does not call for me. I am not going to the cellar again.
An inspired melange. Yeah, yeah.
What? Oh, she must be lagging. Oh, that's cool. Ah, she lagged out. Oh, it gives me buffs. How many items can I get out of it? Almost here. $28K. There we go. Make him something special. Give him a dish. And hold him with this. Nice. Let's do this and make a run for it. And I don't have a character for this. And then we leave. Does that give me another daily? It does. Oh no, she's typing. I know that pause. I'm not going to the basement, child.
Illusion shattered.
Okay. There it is. Swap out A with Scoffier, because I do want to use her more often. And we're ready. Are we going in? No, we're not. Yes, ma'am. Dots. Uh-huh. What about the dots? I shall respond with a face. Wait. Yes, yes, I know. You're adorable too. You little raccoon that holds onto my leg. Alright, see what she's got. And done. Well, what happens if I send it into them? Does it go off? Not really. No, I'm playing in the US server, and so is she. Are you on a different one? Because that's kind of an issue we ran into with one of our other guys, is that one of them's in Europe, and one of the other ones is in SEA. I hate the rotary gun. With you being in Turkey, I'm not even sure which one they would give you. Ah, I'm a moron. That also means that her ult isn't charged up. Done. Do I have anything? Wait. I hate these things. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, I don't want to sound like a stereotype, but I kind of get the feeling Turkey isn't known for their gaming culture. No, I take that back. I'm a darn moron. Because let's face it, Pakistan doesn't sound like it would be a big gaming place either, and they got one of the world's biggest Tekken scenes too. Yeah, that's the thing. Like with Pakistan and the Tekken, I never would have thought those two things would go together, but they have one of the biggest Tekken scenes. Mr. B, you have a lot of issues. Yeah, I could see that being an accurate response. Hit it with the thinking. And then, what are these? That's it. Arslan Ash is one of the biggest players. Man, I haven't seen his gameplay in a minute. Oh no. Yes, ma'am. What did I do this time? Am I at least gonna get fired this time? There, frightened.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn.
Oh, great. She's talking to me in different locations.
Transitory.
It's gonna take a bit. What did you do? Ah, gotcha. Okay. Someone's trying to be sneaky. In that case, let me go heal up real quick. Final boss. Dude, Chef fits right in. This guy is awesome.
Divine bolts can strike even in the absence of rain. Do you see that tree?
Don't call a man a garden tool. Be good to him.
So, illusion shattered.
Huh, I wonder.
How long will it take if I set out?
Well, does her idol do anything to them like Malika's does? Do not try to be clever and call somebody a rude 5-letter word, Nara. Be a good kid.
I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Let's see, because if Malika does her bike, everybody claps. Nope, they don't care. Yeah, I'm trying to work on her, but she tries to be stylish with her opinions some days, and sometimes it gets me killed. Alright, so grab her. Oh, great. Not asking for head pats from strangers again. You remember what happened last time.
How long will it take if I set out?
I want to see this trick, see if it works. Ah, there it is. See? Everybody likes Malika's bike. Wait, if we are good, we get head pats. I'm in. Yeah, I haven't put it on the stream yet. I need to. And does YouTube let us do custom emojis yet? She drew a little Plague Doctor head patting a chibi, and we've used it on the server forever. I have yet to actually put it on here, though. Ah, co-op got interrupted. That's another reason why I want to keep this place more family-oriented. Just because, especially with my line of work, I kind of... That's my boy right there. No more. That's awesome. That's kind of why I wanted to keep this place family friendly, because let's be realistic, we're gonna get a lot of viewers that don't have a good family situation. And at least by keeping it clean here, they have someplace they can go talk to people. How does, I said kids, how does that come with anything? That was rude. Alright, are we still waiting? Okay, she's changing her team around. Got it. I'm gonna do the one we've been doing and play Grizzly Escoffier. Uh-huh, yes ma'am.
Exploration and trials.
What are you gonna put on here that I have to edit out again?
Right up my alley.
Don't burn me on a tree. No, that is not normal. That is not normal. No, we're kidding, Chef. You're good. We're kidding. You're good. Snap! She's still injured. You're good. Trust me, if there was an actual issue, I would have said something. Dude, you wanna know what's worse? She's already said worse before. I have no idea what the heck I did to get put on her radar, but she's pretty much giving me her opinion already. Not enough meter. The only problem though is I'm pretty sure she's about maybe 140 pounds at best. And I work out 6 days a week, so I'm 230 pounds. So I think if she tries to kidnap me, she's gonna have her work cut out for her. 350. Oh, you're 90 pounds? I knew you were. I kind of figured you were on the smaller side, but 90? Nara, that might be anorexic. You might need to look at that. Hey, I can't say anything. One of my older brothers is 6'5". So, and he works out for strongman stuff. So he's every bit 300. Good heavens! No wonder he calls himself Big Chef. I might need to change it to Big Shack, like Shaquille O'Neal. Good heavens! 6'9", golly! How do you find clothes? £90, digestive system hates you. But on the upside, I mean, you don't have to worry about burning weight while the rest of us are oversized and have to work out 6 days a week. Dude, 6'9". And dude, tell me, you hit the gym several days a week? Biggest accomplishment, I'm curious. Tad bit chunky. You are 90 pounds. You are not remotely chunky. Don't even lie to me. Used to play basketball. Okay. All right. All right. I like where this is going. No, 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 no. You are 90 pounds. You do not have enough weight around the stomach for it to be a problem. You're fine. You just need to grow up a little bit more.
So, want to train with me sometime?
Used to play 7 days a week. Okay. So you trained the heck out of playing. Did you get injured and stop playing, or did you just run out of time for it? And Nara, swimming and tennis is really good for you. So I would just keep doing that. You don't have enough weight to lose. The only thing you actually probably need to put weight on and tone up what you have. You do not have enough to worry about. That's probably a healthy amount. I don't think you have enough to bother with. Especially 3 different injuries, 1 position. Ooh. That sucks. I mean, my left leg is jacked up because I fell when I was still in the academy and spun it around.
You have to keep the fruit in a good mood.
I mean, it's not as drastic, but I kind of felt like it looked like Kaneki's from Tokyo Ghoul. Dude, tell me about it. You could curl her, and without hands down, I could curl her or actually an overhead press. Dude, that's not even a question. Give me a few more weeks, I could probably curl you with 1 arm. That ain't gonna be anytime soon, though. Alright, speaking of, let's go body some people. Wait, I shall respond. Ah, disconnected again? It booted me out?
Running late again.
Did it kick us out, or are we good for the day? I mean, it's getting really close to 11, so if you want to call it quits, I'm not going to fight you. Oh, there we go. Grizzly. Scuffier. Set. Yeah, you don't have anywhere near enough weight to bother calling yourself heavy. Torn meniscus, 3 breaks and different points of kneecap. Oh my gosh, what did you do? How did you do that much damage in one spot? Yeah, for the most part, you're definitely light, especially at 90 pounds.
You should always sit down and enjoy a proper meal when you get hungry. What I like to do is stack my plate up high, then squash it all down.
That sucks, dude.
Take a deep breath and wolf it down.
So somebody else actually tried to injure you on purpose while you're playing? That's stupid. That sucks. Oh, so you talk like when your food digests, your stomach... That means you are so thin that everything you eat can be seen on your stomach. That just means you trying to put a little more weight on. To be fair, you are pretty swamped, so I'm not even mad at you for that.
Use it or lose it. So, want to train with me sometime?
Actually, you know something you could consider, Nara? Get some small, like a backpack, put some heavy books in it, and just hit a couple of curls and tricep extensions throughout the day. That would actually be good for you. Foot under you while you're rebounding. Man, that's some crud that burns me up, dude. That sucks. And dude, I've done Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu for years now, and I've never had to run into that type of issue. That's sleazy. Yeah, honestly, I think you can just do... You got revenge? What did you do to this man?
Enjoy a proper meal when you get hungry.
Hey, we got a visitor on the Twitch side. What's up, bro?
My plate up high, then squash it all down. Take a deep breath.
I've got 3 conversations at one time. I am so sorry if I screw up something here. Need to be 5'3", and you got... Okay. Yeah, Nara, I think you've already got most of the Farina build. Nobody's going to notice a 2-inch height difference. Oh, you're good. No, you 3 can keep talking. I can keep up with all 3. Just if I screw up something, you have to let me know. All right, Chef. So the guy was going to go pro. You paid him back. Lex, nice to meet you. What's up, buddy? We don't have too much longer. We're going to play for a little bit, and I'm just yakking with them for a second. Oh, man, it is 11 o'clock at night. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't tired. Other than that, I can't complain. It wouldn't do any good. More of a Hu Tao, but Hu Tao's got her fans. Everybody likes her. She's adorable. All right, tell you what, since we don't have too much time left, Nara, let's run through the last couple of artifact runs, just so we can finish burning resin, and we'll be done.
No matter how busy life gets, you should
playing a different team, 1 position. Oh! So you shoulder checked that dude with emphasis. I mean, I'm good with it. Especially if dude asks for hands and he gets hands, that's called just desserts here. Then he got kicked out. Perfect. So you got your payback. Right quick, Lex, what games do you like to play? Just in case, we don't have anything. We don't have a whole lot of time today, but we'll be back on tomorrow if there's something that you play that you want us to try. That day. No, it was just a busy day, bud. It's not bad. Yeah, Chef is one of our guys on the YouTube side. He was telling me one of his basketball stories. So I'm trying to do his conversation too. Him push some position, maybe get his point guard over me. So you were still, your leg was still screwed up at the time and you still paid him back. Oh, shoot. Man, I'm being a moron. I gotta grab this thing. It was a productive day. Yeah, for the most part. I can't complain. Work was busy, but luckily one of the gyms I had to go help out let me work out in their weight room. As soon as I got done with that, I was able to go home and have the rest of the day to myself. I can't complain. Oh, we got kicked out again. Oh well, and it doesn't kick us out that bad. I wonder what the deal is today. Okay, considering the hobby that I have right now, you're not going to believe me. I'm a cop. So Lex is asking what my day job is. So I worked 5 years in the jail, I worked 2 years on patrol, and now I work community programs. That's fair, that's fair. Yeah, Nara, we can do just chatting for a minute. Now, next question. Is there anything particular we want to do here, or do we want to move to the just chatting window for a few minutes? Might I remind you why I'm built like this? Why are you? Hit me. What you got? We already know. All of us know you're a biter. That's why whenever you threaten to cause physical harm to me, I normally have smart aleck comebacks for it. She's an arm wrist for tall guys. Oh, that is cruel but hilarious. That is awesome. That is awesome. Dude, Chef fits right in. This dude is awesome. Lex is on holiday sale too. We're gonna get to him. It's gonna be great. Okay, so all these reset tomorrow, and we'll get Skirk, and I can't remember who the second character is. Dad is 6'2" and mom is 5'2". That's a heck of a gap. Yeah, so this is what sucks. My oldest brother is yeah, dude, I appreciate it, but it's just a job that I prayed about. I like having the job during the day, even though it's got its ups and downs. I wouldn't trade it for the world. At least you always get to feel like you're doing something and learning something new. All right, Nara, figure this out. So both of my parents, all four, me and my 3 older brothers, have the exact same parents, exact same genetics. My oldest brother is 6 foot. The brother under him is 6'2". The brother under him is 6'5". We all figured I was going to be taller, and I get mom and dad's genes of only having 5'10". I got smacked with 5 freaking 10 in comparison to between 6 foot and 6'5". Somebody shanked my legs in my sleep is all I can figure. And I guess that's pretty much going to be it for here for tonight. Let me move to one of my other locations so I don't get dropped when I start tomorrow. Still your type. No, I think you're lying to yourself a little bit. Dad was 5'10", mom was 6'1". That is an unusual pair for sure. How much resin do I got left? I got a little bit. I can burn some more. Let's do a boss run. Because the overflow's done. Yeah, trust me, the job's not easy, but I could never complain about it. I like what I do. Especially right now, I get to work with community programs and such. So I get to do community outreach, my day job. It's great. Pretty much the only thing that sucks is I have to deal with the brass on a daily basis. But other than that, once you get used to them, they're not bad people. They're easy to work with. My type, unfortunately... What do you mean that unfortunately? Why do you sound like it's a bad thing? No, I'm under. So I'm 5'10". My parents are both underneath 6 feet. And all 3 of my older brothers are over 6 feet. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, Nara, I'm gonna give you my 2 cents on that. If you wouldn't mention Jen as much as you do, none of us would know it. You are an armrest. It just straight up called her out. Okay, which team? Do I want to try this team right now? Armrests don't give fruits. Oh, dude, Chef is awesome. I should have got this guy a long time ago. It's gonna be great. Yes, Nara, what did I do? What am I fixing to get put in the doghouse for this time? Dude, the damage is way better now.
I will wipe them out. Let the world collide.
Lex says people under 6 feet are perfect, so I feel like at least somebody likes me. I'm kidding, it's a joke. I'm being facetious.
Stay cool. Face your
Wait, I'm sorry, you said what?
By ordinance divine.
Nara, we've talked about this, and the words that you could use in public, that is not gonna get well. Nara, joke's on you. You've known that I'm a cop. That means anything you do is battery against a law enforcement officer, which carries extra time. Joke's on you, jailbird. Out of curiosity, what you got for me, Chief? Lex got my back. They said anybody, people under 6 feet are perfect. That's right. I have no dog in that fight, but still. And done. Let's do it one more time. And that'll be all of my resin for today. No, I can tell you exactly what that little savage is going to do. The problem is, that little savage knows that I get flustered easily, and she's going to use that on me. If it is outside of a serious situation, I can get flustered pretty easily. He would start playing football. To be fair, I do have another Muay Thai training day coming up Thursday, so it's not like I'll be out of practice anytime soon. What inspired me to be a streamer, Lex? Honestly, so me and my 3 older brothers were all very hyperactive growing up. And after we figured we had the personalities for it, and after seeing how many streamers, I like streamers, but I don't like how, like, their main draw is being 18 plus and cussing everybody out and talking filthy. I'm like, come on, have some respect for yourself and for your community. I wanted to make a place where people could come in and hang out without worrying about getting cussed at all day. And also, as weird as it sounds, my parents are into streaming and my parents are into playing video games with us and stuff. So I kind of wanted to give them a safe place they could watch stuff too. And because of that, I've got a group of kids from New York that follow us. We now have a guy from Turkey that follows us. We got a guy from India, Europe, Sweden. If you start playing football, Neil is the freer to buy him. Are you calling me a recluse elf girl? Nara, you're fired. Can I at least be Stark? I mean, I like Stark. Or you just yeet Nara to oblivion. Nara, the youngest astronaut after the yeet. This is awesome. I love this group. We're all special. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I had no plans on streaming my stuff per se, but Zenless Zone Zero is a special game. Is a game that I play a lot. I was trying to read her comment and special came out. Zenless is a game that I play a lot, and they had a streaming incentive, and they gave you extra stuff in game just for streaming the game. And I was able to start getting friends and people that I talked to from there, and we just made it here. Stark to my friend, and you mean special ed? We already know I'm special ed. You don't have to point it out. Nara, one of these days you're going to remember I have the thickest skin on the planet. It takes a lot to get under my skin. You're going to have to come up with something serious to get under my skin. Again, I worked in a jail for 5 years with people that would let you know up front they did not like you. I'm not too sure if that helps or if that hurts. If he gets banned, you wouldn't be able to get information. You don't have that many issues. Your biggest issue is the fact that you're still a kid. A lot of what you see are issues are things that are going to grow out when you get older. Just the only advice that I can give you is be knowledgeable of things you want to work on That way you can start working on them. And so you can improve. That's the only advice that you really need. You're going to be fine. And honestly, Lex, I didn't start doing this until like January of this year. And I had a model that I made before that because I don't like my face being out there. So I made a model myself and one of the viewers reached out. Oh, wow. Blaming a kid now. Hey, that's... Yeah, I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what to do with that. That... Blaming a kid. Now he's trying... I'm not sure what to do with this. I had a decent conversation going on the other side. And then this one exploded. Do I need to separate you two? But yeah, I wouldn't necessarily call it a streamer background as much as it is just a hobby. It gives you something to do at the end of the workday to help wind down. I got people that I play with now. And it's just a fun hobby to have. Even though some of my kids stress me out throughout the day. Nara, you know who they are. One comment could have changed everything. What did you do? All right. Oh no, they both gone radio silent. Well, long story short, Lex, our streaming schedule, I tried... Cool day one Hugo profile picture. Dude, you had day one Hugo. You had day one Lighter. You got a bunch of characters back to back that I was jealous over. It took me weeks to get Hugo finally. We're not going to talk about how much it cost me. That's a question for another day. I had overtime that week. Lex, you're awesome. I appreciate you, buddy. And so far, our schedule's kind of wild, but probably for the rest of the summer, the 4 days that I should be able to do consistently every week that I've been able to do so far. Lex, if you don't mind me asking, what time zone are you in? Like, what time is it for you right now? For me, it's 11 o'clock at night. Praise me? Okay, how do I do this? Nara, you're a very valuable member of the community. You have helped us out a lot. You are very loyal, and we appreciate having you. Don't fall for the trap. Too late, already did. Too late, already fell for it. She's gonna drag me into the basement again. One of these days, she's gonna let me out. You know what? Sounded like a lie. How does it sound like a lie? To be fair, I tried to praise somebody who literally told me they were going to stuff me in their basement and not let me out. She's going to use it to fuel her obsession. To be fair, she's done that enough already.
Except we call it hope.
You're a valuable member of the community and you help out everybody. And you're great to have here. Does that work? And you keep the conversation interesting. And it gives Chef something to play off of. And we also found out you're an armrest. Yeah, more like I try to be neutral and I don't mind throwing a compliment here and there. No, but her role model, I'm pretty sure, is Vivian from Zenless anyway. Don't give me a yes! That doesn't help anything! Yeah, like, so far, I don't know what time it is for you right now, but like our regular schedule we're able to do is like 8 Central on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Unless I have Muay Thai training, which is once or twice a week, and if it's on a Thursday, 7 a.m.? Bro, you've been with us since like 5 a.m.? No, earlier than that. It must have been like 4:30 when you first got on, because you showed up right after 8:30 or 9 o'clock. Don't you butter me up with that. I already know what that does. Like 3 hours. So I at least get about 5.5 hours of sleep. 9:28. So you're almost 3 hours behind me. You're 2 hours behind me. Blex, if you don't mind me asking, are you in the States or are you out of country? You don't have to tell me where, just in States or out. I'm trying to juggle everybody's schedule so that way I kind of know what times to tell everybody. That way I can help out give an accurate time. It's like a Neil Chunky. I'm not gonna lie, she was really distant at first and she didn't really talk to anybody, but she kept inviting her friends onto the server. And I guess she felt like competition. Then she latched on like a raccoon after that. You're in the States. You must be West Coast then? Far West, I'm guessing. So if that's the case with that time frame, let's see. So on the hate competition, okay, she admits to it at least. So with that scheduling, tomorrow, Tuesday's when I'll play again. So yeah, Chef, to be fair, I understand that, especially with how strict you mentioned it was earlier. Well, on the average day that I play, we're going to be playing at 8 p.m. at night. So with that idea in mind, Lex, I think that's going to be around 6 p.m. for you. No, Nara, it's his region. For his region, it's really technical. Yeah, for his region, it's a problem. Lex, what we normally do is on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, we play from either 8 to 11 or 9 to 11 based on if I have a class that day or not. And, California. Oh, okay. And on Sundays, I try to play from 2 to 4 in between my church services. I have a little bit of downtime in there after I get done working out. But you know what, Chef? We respect you for it. We greatly appreciate it. That is awesome. You're great so far. You fit in right away. But, so normally the schedule that we have, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursdays are in the evenings. I can normally play from like 8 to 11. Sundays, I play 2 to 4. And that's, again, in between my church services, I have just a little bit of downtime, and I can play then. Yes, Miss Nara, what did I do this time? She's going radio silent. It's not good. And, okay. Let me see. So, Chef, your time frame is... You said it's 7 a.m. for you right now. 12 minus 4. You're 8 hours ahead of me?
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light. And humans are the same.
Oh.
Except we call that light.
Oh! I didn't realize that's what you were getting at. Dude, Chef's got a cold. I like it. Okay, so with Chef's time frame, you're almost 8 hours ahead of me. So if that's the case, if I get on at 8 p.m., you'll be 4 a.m. So 4 a.m. for Chef on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, which I guess for you would be Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. And then Sunday from 10 to midnight. That should be a roughly accurate time frame. And Lex, if you want to, I've got a Discord as well, if it'd be easier for you to keep up with the schedule there. And I'm not very good at putting out notifications on the Discord. I kind of rely on the stream to send out the notifications. But other than that, dude, you're more than welcome to join it. Just tell me if you want the link, and I got you. Not helping! You backstabber! Not helping! Well, here's the problem. Crud, that threw me off. Not helping. Holy crud. Why did I get you two on the same page? Now she has an idea. Oh, crud. She's talking in periods again. I'm in the doghouse. Okay, hold on. Chill out. I said you were doing fine. You got your praises and everything. And I don't... Okay, fine. If I say I don't play favorites, she's gonna blow up on that one. Why? There's no reason to be jealous. And Lex, if you want, I'll drop this off here for you. Let me see. Grab this. Where is that stupid thing at? Because I am a moron and I can never remember to get it. To here. Okay. If you want to join there, we can help keep up with the scheduling. I've got 3 or 4 kids that are really good at it on there. And like I said, we try to keep more of a family-oriented place. So you don't have to worry about there being anything questionable. I try to keep most of them in line. And as of now, most of the group that I have they're pretty well behaved. They keep each other in line and do a good job. I'm a bit broad your mind. You could do... He's making it! I swear I'm never going to get rid of this kid. One of these days, she's going to grab onto my leg, and I'm just going to be walking around with an anklet. It's going to be her. Great. Now I have a psycho and enabler. This sucks. I get along with everybody, so I'm not going to complain, but oh, that's going to be bad. And also, I got some complaints saying the model was kind of dull and they didn't like the style and that the eyes move too much. By the end of either this week or next week, we should have the new model in. The art style is going to be the same, but it's going to have a bunch of new features and it's going to be able to move a lot more. You'll see what I mean later this week. That... He's bringing in the legal aspects. They said the eyes were bland. Well, to be fair, me and Gally designed it to look like lenses, so they were going to have to be kind of bland. But, you know what? Alright, so let's say the eyes are kind of bland. What can we do to fix that? It's going to be kind of dumb for them to have pupils because they're supposed to be lenses. We wanted them to move similar to, like, Spider-Man and Deadpool's lenses. Because remember, a Plague Doctor's mask has 2 lenses on the front. So me and Gally workshopped it. I wanted to add something where the eyes could blink, similar to like Deadpool and Spider-Man's mask, where the eyes would conform to show the expressions. I've got a couple of those that I've used before. Oh, great, I forgot. Chef, her and her friends all draw. So if you mention AI images, they freak and turn into that. And she might have a mini seizure. Oh crud, I didn't realize the time it was. On that note, I gotta get moving, and Nara needs to get to bed too. And that's pretty much all I got. You guys are amazing. I didn't realize we had so many visitors today. This is perfect. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let me see, time frame wise. That should be 4 a.m. again for Chef, 9 for Nara and the other girls. And for Lex, that should be, I believe, 6 p.m. for you. So I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. I appreciate having all you guys here. You guys were extremely fun today. Thank you so much for visiting. I see the numbers, Nara. You're good. Oh no, we got one more question. Hold on. What do we got? We got one question. No, I'm curious. He has my undivided attention. We're going to move over the chatting screen And I'm going to turn Genshin off at the same time. What type of basement? Normal! Preferably normal! Nara, I swear, if you answer the other one... Soundproof, well, great, so no one can hear you screaming. Soundproof, waterproof, everything proof. Really? I give you notes to improve. Cried! We got an enabler! Nah, you're good. You're good, Lex. We're not going anywhere. And also, if you do send the request later, it's going to go off on my phone. I can get you then. That's just boring. I've got a savage, and I've got an enabler. This is not going to end well for me. All right, Chef, you're awesome. I'll see you next time. You take it easy. Nara, you need to get to sleep, so I'll talk to you tomorrow. So I'm going to cut off the YouTube side. Lex got me for a second, then I'm fixing to head out after that. You guys be good. Take it easy. And closing this side.